Hi, everybody. It is Wednesday. It is very similar temperature to yesterday and the day before. So I'm going to ask you to go outside again today. I know I've repeated this over and over again as far as the importance of going outside, but I just want to make sure that um, you keep hearing it. I think when when the precipitation is not here and we can go outside, well, obviously without getting drenched with rain, or it's like super cold, like 20s, like just not doable. It's so important to layer up. It's more important just for like your lungs and getting physical activity with your lungs working at a not a resting rate to get fresh air into those lungs. And so I'm going to ask you to go outside today, obviously layer up. I will post a few things too when it comes to like some indoor physical activity you could get instead. Um, if you're just not into 45-degree weather. Okay, and I get it if you're not. So, but I just wanted to continue on with kind of the very simple method we have of getting 25 or so minutes of physical activity total, and getting out, being outside, getting those lungs working without the use of equipment at your house where you're at. All right. So just the simplest of method is these four things. Kind of not necessarily a repeater of Monday and Tuesday, but kind of. But we're going to change up just obviously the three things that we're doing here: number 2, 3, and 4. But we're going to do 2 rounds once again. Okay, so 2 rounds of 6 minutes, a 6-minute run, and we'll explain that run to you. It could be a run walk, it could be 3 and 3 or 4 and 2, but a 6-minute run in which you can stick figure here. You've got a home base. You've got your sidewalk or some kind of obviously pavement or something to run on for 6 minutes. And if you don't have access to this, maybe this road is a 50 mile an hour, excuse me, not 50 mile an hour, but 50 miles per hour road, like a country road, and that's not safe to do. So maybe obviously circumstances are different for everybody, but a 6-minute run, we've kind of been through this before, would be where we are running away from our house, our home base for 3 minutes, and then coming back for again additional 3 minutes. Right. So again, just lungs working, fresh air, all super positive. We all need that. After a 6-minute run, we're going to get into these three exercises, which all three of these exercises I'm asking you to do 2 sets, and we're going to superset those. So we're going to do just 1 set of 15 dips. That's an upper body exercise. I'll explain that here in a second. Then we're going to do 1 set of 15 goblet squats, 1 set of 15 Supermans, and while you're doing, let's just say while you're doing goblet squats, your upper body muscles are resting, so you don't need any rest time. So it's just one right after the other, and then when you get done with your Supermans, you go back to the top, second set of dips, second set of goblet squats, and second set of Supermans. That would be 1 round, and then we simply go through that process again. All right. So let's go through our dips, goblets, and Supermans. So our dips can be done with a bench or a chair, something outside. So it'd be great if all these three were done maybe outside, maybe on the driveway, in the garage, whatever, like some kind of space outside, so we just stay outside for these. If those circumstances aren't available, not a big deal. But it's just better to continue this for 25 minutes. So our dips would be very simple, where our hands are elevated. I'm on a bench. Hard to see the screen right here. Hard to see our bench. I'll just kind of work on it really fast. But I just grabbed a bench. This could be a chair. This could be anything. It could be steps. Anything that's elevated. But we're here out in front. And we're going to bend our elbows and elbows only to basically a 90-degree angle, where our shoulders are even with our elbows, and we're coming back up again to where our elbows are now locked. So we will do 15 dips. And we try not to have a low enough object where our butt physically touch the ground, thus now my upper body muscles are resting. So we would want to stay at a 90-degree angle, shoulders even with elbows, and then come back up again. So we would do 15 reps of those. a goblet squat. It would be best if you did it with some resistance. So you could grab something like load this bad boy up with maybe a notebook or something. But we would simply do a squat from this position, a goblet meaning holding it in front of our body. And we're coming down, hello again. We're coming down where the weight or resistance is in the front of our body. So we would do 15 of those, nothing too heavy. And then our Supermans would be more of maybe on a pad if you have one. This is when we're actually laying on our stomach and on our hips, which we are Superman. Like we're 6 years old, we're 4 years old, whatever. We're pretending we're Superman, we're flying in the air, but we are contracting our lower back into our cheeks, into our hamstrings. So our knees are off the ground, chest are off the ground. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause or hold that, contract that for 3 seconds. Okay, so I'll kind of get you back to the whiteboard here. Hard to see maybe with a little bit of glare from the lights on the whiteboard, but dips, goblet squats, Supermans, those are our 3 exercises. Superset those, do those one right after the other. Right? I'll also post again some things to do inside, some yoga, which is some stretching. So I'll post those as well. You can choose, but you could also do something that, if you wanted to choose a different form of activity, again, there's a chance to log that in our weekly log as well.